This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 1350 North Ronan Avenue, Wilmington, California, 90744. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 3-inch cast iron waste line cleanout located underneath the house in the crawl space underneath the house, just below the hallway bathroom. And again, this is our cast iron waste line cleanout here. Pull back, we're going to show that's our cast iron waste line clean out here. This is our crawl space here. And this goes towards the left-hand side of the house. That's our driveway, our garage. And this goes towards the right-hand side of the house, which is there's a slider. And we're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to zero out. And we're going to begin to push through. It does appear that we are in cast iron waste line. Go slowly. Cast iron waste line appears to have a little bit of buildup, a little bit of scaling, but again, everything still seems to be fairly clear. We're going to pull back just a little bit. Push another. Does appear at the top of the cast iron waste line there. It's very difficult to tell if that's a little bit of debris or buildup or possibly a little black mark there. So again, we're just going to push in slowly. And we're going to continue to push out. Okay, again, we're going to continue to push out. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to push out, and as you can see here, it does appear that we're transitioning to what appears to be possibly black ABS. I'm going to push in a little bit more, continue to push out a little bit. We're going to push out just right to this area here. We're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to pull back, and we're going to pause this area right here. We're going to pause here for a moment. It does appear that we did transition to what appears to be black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is on the left-hand side of the driveway, just outside the kitchen window, next to the gas meter, and it is at approximately 2 foot 7 inches deep. And again, this possibly a mainline sewer cleanout buried in that area. It does appear that there is an opening. We've moved some of the gravel to the side, but we weren't able to locate a mainline sewer cleanout in that area. So we did place an orange flag at 2 foot 7 inches deep. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out slowly. It does appear that we are in black ABS sewer pipe. Make a little bit of a turn. All the joints thus far in the black ABS sewer pipe all appear to be in fair condition. So again, we just continue to push out. And we're coming up on our transition to what appears to be vitreous clay sewer line. So we're going to pull back just a little bit. We do have a little bit of an offset in that transition. Pull back. As you can see, we do have a fairly good size offset in that transition from about the 12 o'clock going all the way down to about the 6 o'clock area. So again, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and push all the way out into our city sewer tie, and then when we pull back, we'll mark this area. So again, we'll just utilize a little bit of this water to help us push out. And again, what we'll do is we'll just push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And we've got a big root intrusion. And we did push through into what's a fairly large root intrusion. We're going to pull back just a little bit Again, very difficult to tell there, but it does appear that we do have, does appear possibly some debris building up in that area and possibly a break in that area. It's very difficult to tell. We're going to pause our mic here and we're going to attempt to get past this point. So we're going to pause our mic. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area at approximately 5 foot 7 inches deep, and unfortunately we're unable to push past this point due to the fact that we are pushing underneath a crawl space in a 3-inch cast iron waistline underneath the house. So again, we're just going to go ahead and pull back slowly. And again, I did mention that we marked it at 5 foot 7 inches deep in the middle of the street. And as we pull back a little bit. So again, in this area here, you can see that we do have a fairly large root intrusion. So we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. That joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Again, we pull back in right here in this area here. This is our transitioning back into black ABS sewer pipe. So this is our black ABS sewer pipe to vitreous clay transition. And we'll just push in just a little bit. So again, as we mentioned, we do have a fairly large offset in this transition from about the 12 o'clock going all the way down to about the 6 o'clock area. So again, we did transition back into our black ABS sewer pipe. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And all our black ABS sewer pipe all appeared to be in fair condition. No visible signs of any root intrusions, any breaks, or any major offsets. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull back. We'll make a little bit of a turn. And right in this area here, we're going to push in just a little bit. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we do have a mainline sewer clean out, and this mainline sewer clean out is on the left-hand side of the house in the gravel just next to the gas meter, and we're going to place an orange flag at 2 foot 7 inches deep to identify the area. This area would need to be excavated and brought up to grade. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And as we pull back, we transition into what appears to be So again, this area here that we do have the sink running, that is our kitchen. So again, we're just going to pull back slowly. And again, we are in our cast iron waistline. And the cast iron waistline does appear that it possibly had been hydrojetted or cleaned. It doesn't have quite a bit of buildup. It doesn't have a lot of buildup or scaling throughout. It has a little bit, but not as much for the age of the house. So this line was possibly hydrojetted and cleaned at one time. So again, we're going to come up and out of our 3-inch cast iron waistline, and that will conclude our waste and sewer line inspection.